Hey guys, Mike from my private library here. It's been a little while since I've updated. Sorry, things have been kind of hectic. But I have a couple book reviews I need to do, and then I should be back on track, because I'm currently in the middle of one book, so I only missed two. So yeah, here's the first one. Yes, Please by Amy Poehler. This is her, I guess, autobiography, biopic, whatever you would call it. Though she kind of makes a point in the introduction to mention, she's only 40 something. I don't think she's that old. But, she doesn't have all the answers yet. But it is kind of a nice look into her life. It gives you a little bit of perspective into who she is. She talks about growing up in Boston suburbs, um, her start in comedy with the Upright Citizens Brigade, Saturday Night Live time, moving on to Parks and Rec, and beyond that, talks a little bit about her personal life. It was kind of big news. She got divorced from Will Arnett a couple years ago, and she doesn't really talk about that much, but it really is a really good book. Talks a lot about female empowerment. This is a good book about feminism, and she does sort of make it a point to be intersectional. Not just traditional white feminism, which is good. You don't see that enough. I know what's her face, Lena Dunham, was kind of criticized in her book for white feminism and hiding behind feminism. Amy Poehler does a good job of avoiding that. And yeah, it's just a really kind of cool look into her life. I mean, just reading through it, if you're a fan of Parks and Rec, it's pretty remarkable how like Leslie Knope she really is. Um, she really is. Before Parks and Rec, I've been a fan of Saturday Night Live since I was a teenager, and I really started to watch it. And she was always kind of just there on Saturday Night Live for me until, the big thing was her Hillary Clinton impression, right before the 2008 presidential elections. So that was really when I started watching a lot. And, she was great as Hillary. And, she really kind of bumped up in my mind as a big star there. And then Parks and Rec, I love that show so much. And you can tell she does too. She talks about it so much in this, how it kind of changed her life, how she loves the show itself, how she loves the writing and the writers. So it's really cool to see how that show has affected her life and how it has subsequently affected the lives of others. She talks a lot about trying to make yourself heard, about not being afraid to stand up for yourself, voice your opinions. There's a great little section here about apologizing, which sounds stupid, but I don't know. She kind of gets it. This is a really good book, guys. It's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I'm having trouble articulating why I like this book, but I do. So, I mean, it's been out for a couple months now. It has gotten rave reviews from, I'm thinking, almost everybody. And, I mean, if you're already a fan of Saturday Night Live or you're a fan of Parks and Rec, I mean, this should be a no-brainer. And once you actually read through it, you read a little bit about her story. Her struggles may not seem monumental, and comparatively, they're really not. She's had, I don't want to say a sheltered life, but she has been, I kind of you say she's been blessed with good fortune, but she's had her mishaps and her times of trouble. And this is a kind of good book about navigating through that and making the best of bad situations and moving on, going on to better things. So yeah, kind of nice, inspiring little book from Amy Poehler. I'd love to, in a couple years, maybe if she wants to do another book. Hell yeah, I'd read it. So yeah, if you haven't already, go ahead and pick this up. Definitely worth it, And like I said, especially if you're a Parks and Rec fan, because you kind of realize that Leslie Knope is as much of Amy Poehler as Amy Poehler is Leslie Knope. I mean, they're almost one and the same. So yeah, very good book. Go read it. So yeah, that's one review down. I have one more to do, and then I will be all caught up. And I'm about almost halfway through with the book I'm reading now. So I'm going to say about a week, and I'll have that review up as well. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for waiting. If you have any other questions, let me know. Check out the blog, myprivatelibrary.tumblr.com. Like and subscribe. All that fun stuff. See you guys later.